attack on blade and cut over.
Right? You can make beats and engagements with every of the famous band arm blade movements. So with chord, with sixth, with octave, with second, with septine. But let's see the technical realization of a beat and engagement. What is the difference, basically? Victor, could you help me a little bit just to hold the blade? Come and hold your blade. Hold. No glove, only the weapon. Yeah. Glove not necessary. Just come.
Без перчатки он был, только со шпагой.
So, the technique of the beat. Quad, this is a quad beat, what I'm demonstrating. This happens the most often between same-handed opponents. In the quad, usually the quad beat happens the most. Yeah? The best, the most effective beat is when the middle of the blade is meets the middle of another blade, and the two edges touch each other, contact each other. The forearm doesn't move a lot. Mainly you have to do it with the wrist. And definitely change the hand position. Normally we are in hand position 5, and the moment of with the quad beat is definitely hand position 6. And after that, when you continue the thrust or the attack, turn back to the hand position 5. So it's basically 5, 6, 5. You have to turn the, have to twist your hand, twist your hand 2 times. From the 5 to the 6th and from the 6 to the 5. So it looks like this. Right? Only one knocking sound is audible, right? Only one knocking sound. Not like this. No grazing sound between the 2 blades. Only knocking sound. One, because the 2 blades meet each other on 1 point, not on a segment. It's only 1 point. And with the, not necessarily the fencing. Only the, you can do it with left hand if you are tired. So, like this. Okay, so one knocking sound, twist it back. Most of time in RPA fencing, the quad beat and the thrust goes to the opponent's hand. But when they teach the beat attack, it's better to do it with bigger range of movement. So for children, definitely teach it not to the hand, finish not on the hand but on the body, right? So quad beat and straight thrust to the body, right? And focus on the technique of the beat, which is again usually the middle of your blade meets the another middle of the blade, and the 2 edges, your inside edge of your blade and the opponent's inside edge of the blade touch each other. Right? And the sound is a good feedback about the right technique. Right? If you can hear sound like this, that was not a really good beat.
Opposition.
It's not opposition.
But can you please show how it sounds if you do it on the foible, with your foible?
It's possible with the foible, but with the foible it's less effective.
Yes.
Yeah? So you can make the strongest beat with the middle of the blade. With the fourth of blade is technically impossible because it's far. The foible of the blade is okay, but arguably you cannot remove another blade because the foible, this mesh is just a smaller mesh. Yeah? The middle of the blade, you can guarantee the biggest power for your blade. Right? So when the two foibles meet each other, you cannot remove the blade. So the most effective beat is when the middle meets the middle, right? It's possible to do it with other movements as well, not only with quart. Most of time happens with quart, but it's possible. Show me please a low line. It's possible with octave. Look at that. With octave beat is only in hand position 5. It's possible with septim, yeah, septim beat. Not the forearm, but the fingers, your wrist move the most. Or with sixth. This is a circular sixth, what I'm doing now. In FA fencing, after circle six, after 6 beats, most of time the hit goes to the bottom of the hand, right? So theoretically it's possible to beat another blade with every of bent arm blade, bent arm movement. But to be honest, in the reality, the quad beat happens the most often. Yeah? Quad beat happens the most often.
Can you show once more, please?
Quad?
Slowly for the moment, yes? Extending.
This is a beat and the beginning of the attack, right?
The extension don't
Definitely is no opposition. You have to leave another blade after beat and go back to your side.
That's right.
To the bow position, reset the bow position immediately after this. Right?
That's right.
All right? So that's the beat. After that, engagement. That's another big part of the possible blade attacks, the engagement. The engagement is technically different than the beat. The forearm is working more, right? Like this. So the forearm follows the blade. And the engagement is a longer metallic contact between the 2 points, between the 2 blades. The 2 blades meet each other on a segment. Yeah? And you can hear a grazing sound. That was the big sound. That's a grazing sound. Right? That's a good engagement. Yes?
What's the difference between engagement and parry? Like a quad parry?
You can make a grazing parry. That we say is not an engaged parry, we say it's a grazing parry. This is a grazing quad parry. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's also possible a big parry. Yeah?
Yes, of course.
But we say engagement when we are the attacker.
Yeah.
When we are defender and we make a parry with quad, this is grazing parry.
Yeah.
Not engaged parry. We should say engaged parry, but I think it's better to take difference between the attacking situation and the defending.
The defending is parry.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a circular sixth engagement, what I'm doing now. And Ivan, look. For example, with this engagement, you can play with the fingers, with the circle movement. So it's not a hard grabbing of the handle.
That's right.
Have to relax with the 3 fingers. You should take this photo from this side. Yeah? And focus on my finger. Yeah? The full contacts happen at the end of the 16 game. So not like this, right?
Put it on YouTube.
That was the exercise yesterday. Can you remember? That was a big one. I'm doing this as a small one now, but definitely I'm relaxed with the 3 fingers. That's a 6th engagement. That would be a circle 6 beat. Okay, this is an engagement. It's possible with octave as well. with second as well, basically, with septim as well. Okay, so that's the main difference between beat and engagements. When we talk about beats, the two blades meet each other only on one point. When we talk about engagements, the two blades meet each other on a segment. And metallic sound with the beat and with the engagement is you must hear a different sound. The beat is a knocking sound, the engagement is a grazing sound. And this sound effect should be a good feedback for the coach, also for the student, about the right realization of the beat or engagement. Okay? That's a good feedback. So they are the blade attacks. And the defend against the blade attacks, that will be the disengaging. Yeah? So try to steer clear. Okay, Victor?
Good.
Yeah. No, just go back to your line. Always go back to the, yeah.
Slowly.
Or return to your own guard position. Good.
Small detail. I need the feint, yes?
That they are the disengage movement, okay, relax it. They are the disengage movement, have to do it with mainly with the fingers.
And you have to turn in the last
And the return to yourself. It's also possible in line. In line.
Immediately
Yeah.
you start to turn.
And
Yes?
yeah, return to that, exactly.
That's
Yes. Return to the same point. And you are in, thank you. You are in line now. So it's possible to make the disengage in on guard position and also in line.
good.
No. That we get into pairs, please. No mask, but no thrust either. Okay? Not necessarily the mask. No lines, no thrust. Practice the engagement a little bit. Change it. So sometimes you are the assistant coach, sometimes you are the student. When we want to beat another blade, it's better to keep distance from the another blade. Because if the two blades are very close to one another, you cannot beat a big one. You cannot give energy for your beat. You must have distance for a suitable energy. Yeah? So the energy is very important because with your beat you have to be able to remove the other blade from its original place and open the target for yourself. Yeah? So if you are very close to the other blade, it's impossible to make a hard beat. Yeah? But this very close position of the two blades is better for engagements because the engagement is invisible. Yeah? The engagement is the best when the opponent cannot react. So when you have a successful engagement. So if you start an engagement trial from further away, it's very visible for the opponent and it's easy to make a disengage movement again. If you are very close to the another blade, it's difficult to make the disengage. So before a beat, a bigger distance is better. Before an engagement, the close distance is better for a successful beat or engagement. Okay, so please practice the engagement movement a little bit. Also the beat movement.